Hey y'all, what's up? It's your girl Sunray coming at, I don't know why the light keep hitting me this way, but it's your girl Sunray coming at you guys with a very, very, very beautiful prophetic word. And I wanted to release it today because I have something releasing tomorrow. So I wanted to make sure I get this in here today. So God said, miracles upon miracles, blessings upon blessings. Okay, so you're wondering, what am I talking about? All right, so tomorrow is 2/22, and ironically, it's the first day of the month of Adar. If you don't know anything about the month of Adar, pretty much it's the month where the Jews defeated Haman, right? So they had the Purim feast, and generally speaking, in leap years, it actually ends up having 2 months of Adar, but because this is not a leap year, we only have 1 month of Adar. So in those years, it's double the joy, double the blessings. But this year, it's only 1 month of Adar, but it's a month of celebration, joy, victory, defeating the enemy, all of those things, right? For a lot of you, a burdensome cycle has just been completed. God has been signifying that by having me see the number 50 a lot. And he talked to me about this months ago, okay? But also, I'm coming today to release this prophetic word as a daughter of the tribe Issachar, okay? I have an Issachar anointing, which means God has gifted me with the ability, an insane ability over the last 2 years to denote the times and the seasons based off studying, but also based off of prophetic utterances and also what I've personally experienced in my life. I can tell you there's something specific about a 2-year cycle that starts and ends, okay? And that 2-year cycle has ended, okay? And I'm saying this because 2 years ago, I experienced exactly what I'm prophesying over your life, okay? And so there's this urgency to make sure that I get this out. And so God wants me to kind of go into detail about my experience with miracles upon miracles and blessings upon blessings 2 years ago, okay? So for you guys that have been following the ministry from the very beginning, the Healing Prophecy ministry days, you know that God had called me. This isn't my first time moving on faith, okay? I moved from Milwaukee to Houston. Literally, I left Milwaukee December 31st, 2020, and I was in Texas on the 1st, and I was in Houston by the 2nd, okay, of 2021. And so I'm gonna actually tag a video below in the description box where y'all gonna see young me, okay? But where God spoke to me about the month of Adar and spoke to me about blessings. So ever since then, I just knew that there was something that he was revealing about this time between February and March, okay? And also when you think about it, I think Adar is the last month before Nisan, because Nisan represents the beginning of the Hebrew calendar. And honestly, I think it might be the last month. I didn't do my dual. I didn't do my what am I trying to say? I love kids. Oh my gosh. But I didn't do the extra research. I'm just trying to remember from memory, but I believe it's the month of Adar, and then it's another month. It's another month. Anywho, long story short, we're heading into the Hebrew New Year anyways, okay? I'm not, did I say Hebrew New Year? Y'all, don't pay any attention to me because we clearly just had the Hebrew New Year back in October on the 25th. Okay. Don't pay attention to that. Just pay attention to the fact that the month of Adar is a month of joy and celebration. And so I'm tagging the video below that came before what I'm about to tell you, okay? So miracles upon miracles, blessings upon blessings. So what ended up happening back in 2021, March 1st, so mind you, back then, Adar was between February 13th and March 13th, okay? So March 1st, I started my new job. And that was on a Monday, okay? That week before, God had me apply for a job, right? And that was only after I saw an olive branch. So what God does is he gives you signs before the miracles. And then the wonder is just you being in amazement, okay, at the miracle. But he works through signs, miracles, and wonders. And that's literally the process. He'll show you the signs. Are you picking up on the signs? So let me go back there first. The first sign he showed me was an olive branch. And he told me to go do research onto like, not Abraham, but Noah and the rainbow and things like that, right? Boom, 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 boom. Then that's when I applied for this job that randomly came out of nowhere. I stopped applying for jobs. As soon as I applied that same day, they was like, hey, we want you to come in this Thursday. Ironically, God already had me doing tutorials on Tutorly Academy, which is my tutoring business, which is on a back burner right now, where I tutored biochemistry, organic chemistry, biology, and, you know, all the sciences, y'all know. Anywho, so I was already doing tutorials. The interview, I don't know why God has me going into detail like this, but this is going to be important. So God had already had me doing tutorials. The interview, I needed to do a tutorial, a 15-minute tutorial. I was already doing tutorials because you have to listen to the signs. You have to listen to the instructions. So I was already prepared for an interview that I didn't even know God was preparing me for, okay? Got the job. Literally during the interview, the guy called me in the back like, hey, can you start Monday? And I was like, yeah. Mind you, I did not know how I was going to get there. So that night I went back and forth and I was like, God, I done signed this contract and told him I go to work. I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know how I'm going to get there. Not knowing that within 2 weeks, school was going to be out for like a spring break or something like that. I don't know. It was some holiday they had. And so, get to the point, Raynetta. I got to call myself Raynetta when it comes to that. So, I had about $600, and that was enough that I needed to get to and from work for that 2-week period. But then I started seeing 77 and 777 everywhere. And God started speaking to me about total restoration. That was when I saw a rainbow. If you don't believe me, go back to the Healing Prophecy Ministry, and you're going to see a video that said total restoration 777. Okay, and in that video I talked about how God said the promises are coming and right now. At this point I already got the job. Now after that video, literally the day after or something like that, I got a brand new phone. For those of y'all who didn't know, they had like this whole winter storm in Texas in the month of January in 2021. The power shut out and my phone was so old that I couldn't contact anybody. I needed a new phone desperately, right? So God blessed me with a new phone. My credit was not the best at the time, okay? Fast forward 2 weeks later. This is all within a month period. I get interviewed the week before March 1st. Literally on March 1st, I start the job. Between March 13th, March 12th, I get a new phone. Towards the end of March, God begins to talk. No, the middle of March, God was talking to me about applying for an apartment. And so he had me go on this little thing, whatever. I don't need to go into details with that. And so I ended up applying for the apartment. I got it, right? Boom. So, March 26th, I got the keys to the apartment. March 27th, I pulled off the lot with a brand new 2021 car that I only put $500 down for, and I've never got a car loan. The people at the place were surprised. They're like, we don't even know how your credit, and we just don't know how the bank approved you. And I'm like, that was my God. Okay. And so God had me tell you all of this because all of that happened within a month. And those were all promises God gave me the August before. We're not talking about years waiting on a promise. No, God gave me all of those promises between August and September of 2020. Yeah, 2020, right? And another thing I must say is, obviously, I've been wanting a car for a long time. There's certain things that I've been wanting, and but God speaking to me that he was going to do this thing for me, that happened between August and September of 2020. And we're talking about that was fulfilled by March of 2021. Okay. And so what we're entering in right now is that exact same time. Okay. This is a season of miracles upon miracles, blessings upon blessings. For me, the holidays, especially Christmas, was never anything to look forward to. Okay. And I experienced Christmas in spring. That is exactly what's happening now. And I'm telling you that not just because I want to make you feel good, but I'm telling you it as one. Y'all can go look on the previous channel and see that I'm not lying. God had me prophesy in the video. It's called Stay Anchored to the Promise. He had me prophesy in that video that I was going to have a car by the end of the week. I'm speaking from a dream he gave me. Who had a brand new car by the end of the week? You got to be obedient when God tells you to do something, okay? And y'all can see my entire journey since then, right? But that's not the point. The focus isn't me. The focus is to prove the validity behind what God is doing in this season. Between the months of February and March, God moves so greatly for those who have been waiting, for those he gave a promise to, okay? Some of y'all are literally 2 weeks away. I'll go back and look at my journals and I said, dang, I didn't even realize then that I was 2 weeks away from my life changing. So I prophesy that over your lives right now by the Spirit of the Lord, that some of y'all are 2 weeks away, 2 hours away, 2 days away from God completely changing your life. I'm talking about you're going to do a complete 180. You're going to say, what? Okay. And so you know this word is for you because of the confirmation. You know this word is for you because the Lord has already told you that you have entered into a new season. So miracles upon miracles, wonders upon wonders, or blessings upon blessings. He wants me to let you know, you've seen the signs. Now it's time for the miracles. This is a birthing. This is a birthing. God is giving certain children momentum in this hour. Remember, I said that he's giving us grace to finish things that we weren't able to finish before. That grace comes with momentum. You're moving with such speed. And guess what? The only way that a person can cause impact or cause impact is if they have momentum, because momentum is impact. What's momentum? If y'all took physics, you would know, if I remember correctly, I think it's mass times the speed. So if you increase the speed or increase the weight, and I'm like, God, you definitely increased my weight, so you increase my speed, I'm really about to make a boom. It's about to be an atomic explosion of blessings in your life. God is going to do Amos 9:13-15. That's exactly what's happening. God told you he was going to do it months before so you could know it was him, because we get hard-headed. We get stiff-necked at times. And sometimes he has to remind us, God, why am I delivering this word with so much passion? Let me calm down. But yes, because I know that it's true. Test it. Y'all can go see it. It's happened. I have a whole track record of this thing, okay? And I did it purposely because God told me to. But now I see it's purposeful. Everything God has us do is purposeful, right? But I have made this long-winded enough. I just want to let you know, miracles upon miracles, blessings upon blessings. Every single test I went through, it was for this. I ain't no more stressing. I was going to say it was for this testing, but no, we done testing, okay? Blessings upon blessings, miracles upon miracles. My Father gonna do it. We ain't gonna be out here comatose. Okay, that just didn't sound right. Yeah, sorry for those people that are actually going through that right now. I did not mean to do that. I was just trying to rhyme. That's why I don't have a rap career. All right. I love you guys so much, and I'll talk to you later.